We are on the Specna booth and we will show you what's new in Specna for the coming year. So here we have the two lines, the well-known so far Coraline, which is the polymer receiver version, and the new one, Edge line, which is the metal receiver version. So at first I will tell you more about the Edge line because it's something new. So what you have here is a fully licensed line of replicas. It's licensed by the Rock River Arms, so this is the firearm manufacturer from the Illinois in the US. So you have deep engraved markings with the individual serial number and the hologram which proves this is the original one. What else you can find here is the S-Mag, is the mid-cap magazine made from the polymer, and in the box you will find two magazines like this. So each of the magazine has 125 rounds, so in the box you have two magazines, 250 rounds for the start. When we're talking about some technical issues, you can find there the precision inner baller 6.3 millimeter, 6.03 millimeter of course, and rotary hop-up unit for precise adjustment of the hop-up rubber. You can find also the QD pistol grip to the easy direct access to the motor. So if the wires for example unplugged during the skirmish, you can easily fix it without using any tools. If we're talking about the gearbox, I will show you on the catalog. So inside you have the Orion Gearbox. It is the reinforced gearbox ready to work with springs up to M140. What's inside? It's the reinforced gearbox shell. It's aluminum sealed nozzle, aluminum cylinder and piston head. Piston head has a bearings, and the piston itself has a full steel teeth. Also, the gears are made of steel and has a delayer. Additionally, the gearbox has the easy spring access system. So this is the system which allows you to change the spring very fast. The only thing you need to do is to unscrew the buffer tube, and you have the access to the spring guide and to the spring. This is important because in the box you're receiving two springs, the main springs which takes you around 390 FPS, and the second spring, M90 spring, so it's good for some CQB skirmishes. And back to the replica. So what's more we have here is the MOSFET, and this is the MOSFET made by Gate. You know Gate for sure, the well-known Airsoft electronics manufacturer. This is the model XASR. So it is not available on the market for now. You can find it only in the Specna Arms replicas. It has some nice features because it's designed to survive. I mean, you can hardly try to make everything with this MOSFET and probably it will still work. For example, if you would like to smash it, if the MOSFET detects the temperature is too high, it will simply turn off and blinking in red inform you that the temperature is too high. You need to wait till it's cooled down and then you can use it again. If you try to make the reverse polarity on the battery, it will also detect it, turn off the unit and blink in another way to inform you about this malfunction. The same is about some unplugged wires in the motor or some other basic malfunctions in the gearbox. Additionally, it's can resist some heavy rains or something like this. We even tested putting the MOSFET under the water, putting out and plug the battery. So you can also use it in some raining conditions. Inside you're receiving the T-DINS connector and the adapter to the Tamiyas. So it's pretty universal. In the Edge series for now you can find 15 replicas in both color schemes, so 15 replicas in black and 15 replicas in half-ton. Here you can see some, for example, some basic models, through some wrist rails models like this, keymat models, and to the M-Lock models, which is not on this booth but will be released on the Iowa Show 2019. So this is the Edge line, and now we can talk a little bit about the Coraline. So this is the Coraline. The receiver here is made from the polymer reinforced with the nylon fiber. What is more important, the whole front is metal, so the barrel and the handguard is made from metal, full metal line. Whole the construction is very solid, so you don't have any gap between upper and lower receiver, and don't have any gap between the receiver and the front, so there is no wobbling on this. In the Coraline you also receiving the precision inner barrel, the rotary hop-up unit. Inside the gearbox you can find the piston with full steel teeth and steel gears with the delayer. Also we can find the easy spring access system, and also you can find in the box two springs. One is the main spring which takes around 390 FPS, and the second one is the M90 spring. This replicas of course is also licensed by the Rock River Arms. And in the box you're receiving one high cap magazine, but in the nearest future this magazine will be replaced by the S-Mag high cap magazine, so by the polymer magazine. In the Coraline you will also find 15 models black and 15 models half-ton, and more models will be released on the Iowa Show in Germany. So I think it's almost all about the Specna arms for the SHOT Show. And if you have any questions, please just ask. Thank you for this video, and see you in the Iowa Show.